It is okay to be so stressed and overwhelmed that you feel like you need to talk to someone about it. And by that, I mean go
Sweet. Okay, now can you hear me?
Yeah, looks like we're good now. Now output capture.
Okay, so it's good.
All right. Looks like
yeah.
we're good now. Output capture. Awesome. Okay, we're good.
Okay, yeah. I think we're money here.
All right, welcome
Everybody.
back, ladies and gents. Everybody can hear me good. Looks like we're good now.
Okay, so it's good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like I was saying before, we are still in the range. Who tried taking some trades in this range? Let me know. I'm very
Me.
curious. Who took some trades, and did you take a win or did you take a loss?
I took a massive loss.
Let me know, man.
Just kidding.
Yep. Maverick's gonna join us here for a few minutes. Lele, say hi to everyone.
Come
Say
here,
hey,
baby.
everyone. Okay, go, mommy. All right.
Damn, dude, it sounds so good. I'm listening it through right now through my monitor.
Beautiful.
Sounds good. Damn, the delay is definitely 20 seconds because they're just bringing in Lele and Navi Boy in the frame.
Yeah, we'll have to fix that.
It's a latency issue.
We'll get
It should
everything
be
fixed up for you guys by Monday, okay? So I don't even know if I need to do a breakdown again because price hasn't even moved. So if you guys see my breakdown from earlier this morning, then yeah, same thing remains here. So no what? No one took any trades in this range? I am shocked. Let it bugger. Give that to mommy, okay? Go give it to mommy. Go, 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 go. Thank you. Go give it to mommy. Here, give it to mommy. So she can throw it out. All right. Hello, Maverick. They're saying hello to you here, buddy. All right, yeah, so I guess we could do another quick breakdown. We should have the news coming out here, and I think that was the push. And then the speech should be getting started here very soon. Let's go to Forex Factory.
bottom wick.
See how that news came out.
Where's Tandy?
I'm not sure.
Get Tandy over here.
Okay, yeah. So it looks like the news came out here. Nice push down. Let's see what this daily candle's looking like. Yeah, so
Ooh.
as I was explaining earlier, I want you guys to keep in mind that yesterday's daily candle closed back in this range. So we had a fake out here on the daily time frame. Right? So as long as that low respects this low down here on gold, man, we can push all the way down here to 1902 and we can still flip back up and go bullish today. So let's see what happens here. There's going to be a lot of volume now dumping in once Powell starts speaking, which I think is coming up right now, we should start getting some serious volume in here. So we're gonna keep an eye here on the 30-minute time frame. My bias has not changed, so I'm gonna be looking for buys on the closure above this area up here, and then we can target these areas up here. If we start closing below, that would be us re-breaking the daily lows again, so we can anticipate some sells coming down. But let's hang tight here and just see what happens.
Yo, do you have your YouTube still going in the background?
Oh yeah, that's what it was. You hear it? You hear it echoing?
Yeah.
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 All right. Yeah. What's everyone looking at? What's everyone thinking? You guys have the same zones as me, or how you guys looking? I'm gonna put you on game.
Magic keys, armed and dangerous. Armed and.
All right. So let's take a look.
Yo, Nick, you have Tanny's number?
Yeah.
Send him a text and be like, jump on. We need your fundamental analysis.
Tandy.
Are we buying or we selling?
Live. We live, Tandy. Okay. Maverick, you ready for this or what, buddy?
He's ready.
All right. Yeah, so I do expect to start seeing some rejections in these areas over here. So I do believe gold will push down. We'll start rejecting in this area, and then hopefully we can ride this thing back up. We will see what happens. So there's a rejection. Green, what up, brother? Green's trading the news today.
Green.
I'm actually surprised, man. We really didn't push that much here. I was expecting a bit of a bigger push there.
I think we're gonna get it once he starts talking.
Yeah, wait till this guy starts talking. It's gonna.
And then we're gonna see some real fireworks.
So check out this daily candle. So if this daily candle starts flipping bullish, man, this thing is gonna fly. This is what I'll be looking for, guys. Something like this. Daily or this 30-minute candle come up, and then we can take our buys as the next candle makes its way up. There'll be a lot of momentum for that too. And here it comes. Let's get Powell up here for a minute. YouTube. I'll put you on game. Let's see what the hot shots got to say.
eToro presents How to Invest in Stocks in 30 Seconds. Just
Forceful steps to moderate demand so that it comes into better alignment with supply. Our overarching focus is using our tools to bring inflation back down to our 2% goal and to keep longer-term inflation expectations well anchored. Reducing inflation is likely to require a period of below-trend growth and some softening of labor market conditions.
Sell, buy, sell.
Restoring price stability is essential to set the stage for achieving maximum employment and stable prices over the longer
that
run.
could be the daily
The
win.
historical record cautions strongly against prematurely loosening policy.
Now you have this daily candle.
We will stay the course until the job is done. To conclude, we understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. Everything we do is in service to our public mission. We at the Fed will do everything we can to achieve our maximum employment and price stability goals. Thank you, and I look forward to your questions.
Chris.
Chris Rugaber of the Associated Press. Thank you for doing this. As you know, financial conditions have loosened since the fall, with bond yields falling, which has also brought down mortgage rates, and the stock market posted a solid gain in January. Does that make your job of combating inflation harder? And could you see lifting rates higher than you otherwise would to offset the increase or to offset the easing of financial conditions?
So it is important that overall financial conditions continue to reflect the policy restraint that we're putting in place in order to bring inflation down to 2%. And of course, financial conditions have tightened very significantly over the past year.
That's right.
I would say that our focus is not on short-term moves, but on sustained changes to broader financial conditions. And it is our judgment that we're not yet in a sufficiently restrictive policy stance, which is why we say that we expect ongoing hikes will be appropriate. Of course, many things affect financial conditions, not just our policy.
We just got to break out of this area, man. Once
and we will
break
take
out,
into account overall financial conditions along with many other factors as we set policy.
Here it comes. This that liquidity grab right here, breaking 1 hour lows.
Hi, Chair Powell. Thank you for taking our questions. Rachel Siegel from the Washington Post. Over the last quarter, we've seen a deceleration in prices, in wages, and a fall in consumer spending, all while the unemployment rate has been able to stay at a historic low. Does this at all change your view of how much the unemployment rate would need to go up, if at all, to see inflation come down to the levels you're looking for?
Let me get funded
So I would say it is a good thing that the disinflation that we have seen so far has not come at the expense of a weaker labor market. But I would also say that disinflationary process that you now see underway is really at an early stage. What you see is really in the goods sector, you see inflation now coming down because supply chains have been fixed, demand is shifting back to services,
there it is. So it's starting to break these highs
shortages
now.
have been abated. So you see that in the housing services sector.
15-minute.
We expect inflation to continue moving up for a while, but then to come down, assuming that new leases continue to be lower. So in those two sectors, you've got a good story. The issue is that we have a large sector called non-housing service, core non-housing services, where we don't see disinflation yet. But I would say that so far, what we see is progress, but without any weakening in labor market conditions. Go ahead.
Has your expectation for where the unemployment rate might go changed since December?
You know, we're going to write down new forecasts at the March meeting, and we'll see at that time. I will say that it is gratifying to see the disinflationary process now getting underway,
for a year now.
And we continue to get strong labor market data.
That's going to change
So
your life.
But you know, we'll update those forecasts in
You know how
March.
to really trade your system, and you're patient, and you can stay profitable
Hi,
at
Chair
this
Powell,
point.
Mueller with
Man.
Axios. You and some of your colleagues have emphasized the possibility that job openings could come down and that would let some of the air out of the labor market without major job losses. We saw the opposite in the December JOLTS this morning, job openings actually rising. That also has coincided with slowdown in wage inflation.
That'll be even better.
Do you believe that openings are an important indicator to be studying to understand where the labor market is?
So we're looking at these two areas right here. So we should
So
start.
you're right about the data, of course. What we've seen average hourly earnings and now the
15-minute
employment cost index
close in
abating a little
4
bit,
minutes.
still off of their highs of 6 months ago and more, but still at levels that are fairly elevated. The job openings number in JOLTS has been quite volatile recently, and I did see that it moved back up this morning. I do think that
I'm not
it's
gonna buy
probably
either
an
until we
important
start getting
indicator.
closure.
The ratio, I guess, is back up to
Definitely not gonna buy right
1.9
now, that's for
job
sure.
openings to
We need a candle to
unemployed
close.
people who are looking for
When
work.
that candle,
So it's an indicator,
candle
but nonetheless,
closes,
you're right. We
that's
do
how
see
know we have volume now
wages
to keep
moving down.
driving in that direction.
If you look across the rest of the labor market, you still see very high payroll job
Let them
creation.
know. This is
And,
my speech for the day.
You know,
This is
quits
what
are
I
still at
listen
an
to.
elevated level. So by many indicators, the job market is still very strong.
Join the crew, kid.
Thank you. Colby Smith with the Financial Times. Given the economic data since the December meeting, is the trajectory for the Fed funds rate in the most recent SEP still the best guidepost for the policy path forward? Or does ongoing now mean more than 2 rate rises now?
So you're right. At the December meeting, we all wrote down our best estimates of what we thought the ultimate level would be, and that's obviously back in December, and the median for that was between 5 and 5.25%. At the March meeting, we're going to update those assessments. We did not update them today. We did, however, continue to say that we believe ongoing rate hikes will be appropriate to attain a sufficiently restrictive
What are you
stance of
looking at,
policy
Jay?
to bring inflation back down to
You gonna take some
2%.
position?
Potential buys.
We think we've covered a lot of ground,
I just
and
wanna-
financial conditions have
it seems
certainly
like a lot of, like,
tightened.
a deep ass
And I would say
way too extended now.
Yep.
we still think there's work to do there. We haven't made a decision on exactly where that will be. I think, we're going to be looking carefully at the incoming data between now and the March meeting and then the May meeting. I don't feel a lot of certainty about where that will be. It could certainly be higher than we're writing down right now. If we come to the view that we need to write down, to move rates up beyond what we said in December, we would certainly do that. At the same time, if the data come in the other direction, then we'll make data-dependent decisions at coming
Yeah,
meetings.
honestly,
of
Chad, I'll
course.
probably wait for this 1 hour candle to
How are you
close.
viewing the kind of balance of risk?
Let the last 15 minutes of this hourly candle do whatever it wants, and then we'll see where we're at.
Beyond that level.
I guess I would say it this way. I continue to think that it's very difficult to manage the risk of doing too little and finding out in 6 or 12 months that we actually were close but didn't get the job done, and inflation springs back and we have to go back in, and now you really do worry about expectations getting unanchored and that kind of thing. This is a very difficult risk to manage, whereas of course, we have no incentive and no desire to over-tighten, but if we feel like we've gone too far, we can and inflation is coming down faster than we expect, then we have tools that would work on that. So I do think that in this situation where we have still the highest inflation in 40 years, the job is not fully done. As I started to mention earlier, we have a sector that represents 56% of the core inflation index where we don't see disinflation yet. So we don't see it. It's not happening yet. Inflation in core services ex housing is still running at 4% on a 6 and 12-month basis. So there's nothing happening there. In the other two sectors representing less than 50%, you actually, I think, now have a story that is credible. It's coming together, although you don't actually see disinflation yet in housing services, but it's in the pipeline, right?
Yeah, we're
so
gonna hang tight
for
here.
the third sector, we don't see anything here. So I think it would be premature, it would be very premature to declare victory or to think that we've really got this. We need to see, our goal, of course, is to bring inflation down. And how do we get that done? There are many, many factors driving inflation in that sector, and they should be coming into play to have inflation, the disinflationary
what up,
process
John?
begin in that sector. But
Good
so
to
far,
see
we
you
don't
on the
see that.
chat,
And I think
my
until
dude.
we do, we see ourselves as having a lot of work left to do.
Johnny boy.
Howard
Johnny
Schneider with
boy.
Reuters, and thanks as usual. So I just wanted to connect a couple dots here. The statement made a
That's
number
our next
of
range
changes
up here. So we can
that seem to be
clear all
saying
that.
things are getting better. You're saying inflation has eased. That's new.
We can take
You've
box
taken
up
out
here
references
as
to the war in Ukraine as causing price increases. You've taken out references to the pandemic. You've eliminated all the reasons that you said prices were being driven higher. Yet that's not mapping to any change in how you describe policy. We still have ongoing increases to come. So I'm wondering, why is that the case? And does it have more to do with uncertainty around the outlook, or more to do with you not wanting to give a very overeager market a reason to get ahead of itself and overreact?
So I guess I would say it this way. We can now say, I think, for the first time, that the disinflationary process has started. We can see that, and we see it really in goods prices so far. Goods prices is a big sector. This is what we thought would happen. Since
They're putting the pressure on Powell.
Actually happening, and for the reasons we thought. Supply chain.
They're putting the pressure on JP.
And revolving back towards services. So this is a good thing. But that's around a quarter of the PCE price index, core PCE price index. So the second sector is housing services, and that's driven by very different things. And we, as I mentioned, with housing services, we expect, and other forecasters expect, that measured inflation will continue moving up for several months, but will then come down, assuming that new leases continue to be soft. And we do assume that. So we think that that's sort of in the pipeline. And we actually see disinflation in the goods sector, and we see it in the pipeline for two sectors that amount to a little less than half. So this is good, and we note that when we say inflation is coming down, this is good. We expect to see that disinflation process will be seen, we hope soon, in the core goods ex-housing, sorry, the core services ex-housing sector that I talked about. We don't see it yet. It's 7 or 8 different kinds of
we have a lot of range to cover.
And,
if we're going to continue up, we got a lot of range to cover here.
Subsections.
What is this?
Probably the biggest part of it, probably 60% of that is, research would show is sensitive to slack in the economy, and so the labor market will probably be important. Some of the other ones, the labor market's not going to be important. Many other factors will drive it. In any case, we don't see disinflation in that sector yet, and I think we need to see that. It's the majority of the core PCE index, which is the thing that we think is the best.
All right, 11 minutes for this 1 hour candle to close. We're gonna sit tight and just wait for that.
We're neither optimistic nor pessimistic. We're just telling you that we don't.
And if we do close above this area,
in that large sector,
we have some clean candles to the left-hand side, man.
I think we see ourselves. We got to be honest
with
ourselves.
What is this?
We see ourselves as having perhaps
this
more
area.
persistent,
This area up here should get tapped. 1948.
Which will take longer to get down. And we're just
see if it'll wait for us.
We have to complete the job. I mean, that's what we're here for.
It'd be nice if we can get this candle to close just how it is. Maybe a little bit of a pullback. We get a small bottom wick down here to like 1938, and then that push back up, and we could ride this whole thing. On this trade, I won't be moving my stops to break even. I won't be closing partials. I'm just gonna let this thing run until we retest these highs at 1948, and then that's when I'll close some partials.
Why not stop here and see what transpires in the coming months before raising rates again?
So we've raised rates 4.5 percentage points, and we're talking about a couple of more
you guys grab
rate
that?
hikes to get to that level. We think.
No, we're still waiting.
We're waiting.
And why do we think that's probably necessary? We think because inflation is still running hot.
Oh, what happened?
We're, of course, taking into account long variable lags. We're thinking about that.
Is that water?
It really, the story we're telling about inflation is to ourselves, and the way we understand
has been
it is
the
basically
craziest
the three
20
things that I've
minutes,
just
bro.
gone through a couple times.
Elite.
And again, we don't see it
Dog
affecting
everywhere.
the services sector.
Yeah, that 15
Yo, I felt like I
seconds
was in
goes up.
Jumanji, bro. Like the
But
fucking
I mean, I
water's
think
coming through their
our
house and
assessment
shit.
is that we're not
It's like the
very
day
far
after
from
tomorrow.
that level. We don't know that. Though. We don't know that.
Dude,
So I think
the
we're
water
we're
wouldn't
living
turn
in a
off,
world of
bro.
significant
What the
uncertainty.
fuck?
I would look across the spectrum of rates and
Man,
see
this
real
15
rates are
minutes
now positive.
fucking
Rate
driving
by,
here now.
By an appropriate set of
It's
measures.
okay. We got a lot of room here on gold.
Policy is restrictive.
It's moving super
We're trying
slow,
to make
though.
a fine judgment about how much is
Yo,
restrictive
but
enough. That's
look
all.
at-
And we're gonna, that's why we're slowing down to
Hey,
25
is that
basis
the one?
points. We're gonna
Yeah.
be carefully watching
Nice.
the economy and watching inflation
So
and
it
watching
was
the
worth it.
progress of the disinflation.
Okay, now just leave it for Lily to mop it up and get ready to go to
Exactly.
trade. Exactly. You already know. You already know.
I did my job.
Well, you'll
Yeah,
see
this
the minutes
is
will come
good.
out in 3 weeks.
This
and
is
we'll
real
give you a lot of
good.
Detail.
We've
spent a
plowed
lot
through
of
this
time
whole
talking
area
about
now,
the
so
path
there should be no
Bro.
stopping gold at this point.
and the state.
What did I say, dog?
I wouldn't
Yo,
want to start to drive.
no
this
interest
level
rate
of
hikes?
there, but that was the
That's
sense of the
what
discussion was
happened.
really talking quite a bit about
We're
it.
Okay.
keeping it
Listen.
stable.
Forward.
We're keeping it steady.
I knew it.
Mr. Powell likes where it's going. He doesn't want to fucking crash land us.
I
He
wanted
wants
to ask
us
about the
soft
debt
land.
ceiling.
Mr. JP.
Now hit up
Soft
against it.
landing.
I was
Yeah,
wondering if the
I
U.S. goes
know,
past
but
the
in their
Fed,
economic
will
world,
the Fed do whatever the Treasury directs as it relates to making
Rip the
payments
Band-Aid off,
with
bro.
the
Don't you know about
or
the
will it
story
do-
about the
do its
cows and the
own
buffaloes?
analysis of any legal constraints?
Buffaloes, when
question
they
is,
see a
would we-
storm, they run right
Say
into
your
the
question again.
storm.
Will
Because they
the Fed
know
do what
the
Treasury
faster
directs
that they
as
get it over
relates
with,
to making
the faster they
payments,
face it, the faster they
or
get it
will
over
do
with.
its own
Cows
analysis of any
run
legal
away from the
constraints?
storm.
So you're really
So
asking
they're
me
stuck
about-
in the storm for hours and hours.
You're asking about prioritization in effect. Is what
Yes.
you're, okay.
Just sitting there.
So
Oh,
Just sitting
I
there,
feel like I
bro.
have to say
Scared,
this.
bro. Just run out a
There's
little
only
bit
one
more.
way forward
Oh,
here,
we're still in
and
the
that is for
storm.
Congress to raise the debt ceiling so that the United States government can pay all of its obligations.
When you made that thing, the
And
storm is
any
approaching.
deviations from that path would be
What
highly
I
risky,
instantly thought of.
and that no
Very
one should
true.
assume that the Fed can protect the
you
economy.
didn't even
Wait,
got it
didn't-
all set up though.
Didn't you tell me that?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say. No one tells me stuff
Pushing,
like that. It's just you.
pushing. It's all good because we can get buys above here too.
Alright, I'm gonna clean a little bit, but I'm gonna keep on looking.
Do it.
Buys are clean, man. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trading this range right here.
I just don't understand why it's moving so slow.
Right there. What about you, Maverick?
Damn, we're coming up to these daily highs right here. Shoot, is it gonna do this?
Yep.
It's gonna do this.
See how once these highs broke, price just with ease just started pushing up.
Yep.
So I would have been interested in this 15-minute entry if we had a top wick. But no top wick, so that's the reason I didn't enter there. Decided we'll wait for the 1 hour candle here, which is closing in 6 minutes. You've been patient all week. Can you wait another 6 minutes?
Give me like the deepest 1 hour bottom wick or something. At least one to 1933. Retest the resistance.
Dude, a nice pullback down in here.
That would be
nice.
it right there. That's what I want. I wanted to, I mean, if we can come lower, like 1930, I'll take it there too.
Pushing. Yup, George. It's pushing. That's for sure. Let's see if we can pull back here a little bit in the next 5. This 5 minute can start pushing bearish. No bottom wick. So. And we can use this 15-minute low as our stop. Where is that? Yep. Nice. This looks good. It's looking good. It's looking good, buddy. 1934, 550. You all good there, kid? My guy slugged down that bottle. All right, can we get the closure we're looking for? Appreciate you guys jumping on, by the way. See if we can catch a position here. Is anybody in buys? Anybody in buys? Let us know. Let us know in the chat. You all good? Let's see. Is there any way to catch buys? This 15-minute had no top wick. This one really no bottom wick. Yeah, I mean, really no entry for me at all.
Entry's coming up here.
But if this 1 hour closes up, we'll be good to go. Love from the UK. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate it. This was a little warm-up stream, man. We just decided to stream this morning because we knew it was going to be a slow day. And, you know, when you start something new, you always run into some hiccups, right? So we had a little bit of hiccups with the audio. I mean, you know, it's not like we've been trying to figure it out since the stream earlier this morning or anything. But we got everything all set up now and good to go. Thanks to this man right here. Shout out to Jay Sniper. Appreciate ya.
It's all love, bro.
Alright, it's looking good.
Yeah, I want the 15-minute. Even a 30-minute liquidity grab to the 1933. Fuck. Would be money. I want retest of the resistance, bro. 1930. Fucking bottom wick down there. Sheesh. If this 5-minute can start closing bearish like this, we're gonna get the pullback down there for sure.
Let's see what it do. Yeah, love from the UK. I appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate all of you guys for pulling up. It's just the beginning. Starting Monday, we'll be here Monday through Friday, every single New York session. So tap in with us. We're going to be putting out a lot of value. Going to be trading gold and GJ. Let's take a look at GJ, matter of fact. Interesting.
Oh, it's gonna sell off. It's like closing underneath the range. Come on,
Yep,
go.
liquidity there.
One minute.
Oh man, yeah, let's go.
15-minute.
Either
close.
push
Bullish.
up or push. Oh, of course, it fucking closes right at it.
Still
Yeah,
good.
if we can get a bottom
Before
wick
our-
here, we might just start breaking these highs and going. But if we
Yeah.
can get somewhat of a bottom wick and then re-break the high, I would definitely consider
Here we go. Come on.
taking a
Come
buy
on.
here. Might not do it just because we have all this volume, but let's see.
It might.
Love from New York. Let's go. Let's go, bro. NY is in the building.
NY on the NY.
NY. Oh man, it's moving slow.
Mm-hmm.
See how this 1 hour candle broke the high in the first couple seconds? That is not good. So we're gonna need a nice bottom wick here. And if we get that bottom wick and then re-break this high, that'll be our position. $19.45. See if we get a bottom wick. Hey, buddy. May not want to go down at all. If it re-breaks the highs, you guys might see a push here. A strong push too. Hey, Uncle Scalp, check the Discord chat. Put the link in there for you, brother.
Damn, son, I think it's gonna do it, bro. It's gonna be a slow grinder, though. Sheesh. Come on. It's coming up to these daily highs right here, bro. This is a moment of truth. We either break.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck, what's a risk right here? The 15-minute body?
Man, I really wanted to see somewhat of a bottom wick here.
Me too. But if this thing takes off, ain't no bottom wick.
Yeah.
Like that. I think it's just an accumulation of evidence.
Oh, we're getting
so of
momentum
course
here.
we'll be looking, by the time of the March meeting, we'll have 2 more employment reports, 2 more CPI reports, and we'll be looking at those carefully, as all of us will, and we'll be asking ourselves, what are they telling us? And soon after that, we'll have another ECI wage report, which, as you know, is a report that we like because it adjusts for composition and it's very complete. And you know, the one we got, I guess it was yesterday, was constructive. It shows wages coming down, but still at a high level. They're still at a level that's well above where they were before the pandemic. So I don't want to put a number on it in terms of months, but as the accumulated evidence comes in, it's going to be reflected in our assessment of the outlook, and that will be reflected in our policy over time. But I will say, though, it is our job to restore price stability and achieve 2% inflation for the benefit of the American public. We're not. Market participants have a very different job. And it's a fine job. It's a great job. In fact, I did that job for years, but in one form or another. But we have to deliver that, and so we are strongly resolved that we will, complete this task because we think it has benefits that will, support economic activity and benefit the public for many, many years.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Fed Chairman, for taking the questions. So you've talked about we had solid job growth on everyone in Fox Business, by the way.
All right, we're gonna mute Powell. Time to mute Powell. Yeah, look, we tried to come down and make a bottom wick and we didn't do it. So this should start flying.
Yeah, I got a feeler in here at 19.
It should start pushing here.
Risking the 15-minute body. Just one though. I don't want to stack this one today. It's moving too slow for my liking.
Yep. Powell. I just want to look at what else we could take advantage of here.
Coming out. The highs here.
So one thing I noticed too about this area is that every time price came up to it, we ended up rejecting it. Alright, so I'm up pushed. Something to keep in mind. Let's see what happens. Buddy old pal. What's going on here? Come here, little man. Maverick's joining us this afternoon. Say hi to everyone.
Oh, we're getting that momentum in here now. 5 minutes are starting to spike. Oh, here we go.
Oh man, we're rejecting there, huh? Are we gonna get a bottom wick on this 1 hour candle or what?
Hopefully. Yo.
There he is. What's up, brother?
What's happening?
Doing great, man. Doing great. How are you?
Good. Chilling.
You
I'm glad we got these started early.
You in anything here or what?
Nah, I'm just watching right now. I don't wanna jump in yet.
Yeah.
It's a slow grinder. Oh yeah.
It's a slow grinder. Yeah, usually we see a lot more volume here for FOMC than we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
Put you on game.
Oh, snap. Uncle Scalp, yo. What's good, dog?
What's happening?
Uncle Scalp's in the building.
We always love it. We always say your name in the morning whenever we see Vaughn on the Discord. Al?
Good. I was on Asian last night. There was a lot of fake outs last night.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fake outs on Asian.
It's been a nasty 4 hour range, man. We're finally, hopefully, getting ourselves out of this. Yesterday was nice. You had your push, but there was really no entries on either one of these candles. Like, none of them had top wicks. And same thing moving back up. It really just kind of moved along without any entry. Oh man, here comes that bottom wick, ladies and gents. Can we do it? Hopefully no one jumped the gun.
I'm gonna just say this.
And if you did, I hope you had a
0.01%.
Yeah, I was gonna say. If you did, I hope you had
a. It was moving too slow for me. I'm sorry. I was like, nah, fuck this. I'm not gonna ride this if it's like this slow. I'm just gonna pull out. I thought it was gonna keep pushing after it broke those highs because it was above the 4 hour range, but nah, I didn't want to.
There it comes. Here comes our bottom wick. Perfect. Perfect. Yep, there it goes. Powell, man.
Hey, Powell.
All right, look at that. Bottom wick is being created, and if that's all that it gives the 1 hour time frame, that's gonna be nuts.
I think it probably
there you
down
go.
To 1940. There we go. Yeah. 1937 maybe. Man, if we can come down to the 15-minute bottom wick and respect that, come on.
Yep. 15-minute candle is going to close here in about 3 minutes.
71.
Could put you on game. Ooh. Boring. And that's why we always wait for top and bottom wicks, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, for real.
That is why we wait.
The old me would have got right into it before right when it passed that high.
Yep.
And then I would have been like, it's opposite day.
Yeah. Like, what happened? What happened there? We had so much bullish momentum.
The market makers, they know I'm getting into the trade. Exactly.
And you know what? That's actually so true, right? So they know there's people entering buys right above this high right here, and now they're grabbing all their liquidity.
Make it a deep wick. And give me none of this bullshit small wick gun, then push up. We're at 1930, 1933 maybe.
Yep, exactly. There's our bottom wick.
That's just retesting the resistance here at the breakout.
And you know what you could see? You could also see maybe another 15-minute candle.
Bearish.
Make a top wick, yeah. And then end up coming down.
This could be a
Something
continuation
like this.
pattern here, maybe.
Have a bearish candle here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the support created. Push back up. Possibilities on the 15-minute time frame. And that'll really just be us grabbing liquidity, creating a steep bottom wick on the 1 hour time frame, and pushing itself back up, reflipping. So we can get rid of all this. I mean, that was the range I really wanted to take advantage of, and we just cleared it all out. Buys above here were so money, but nothing we could do. Anybody in positions? Who's in positions on the chat? Who's in positions? Anybody in here? Nope. Alright, coming down steeper. Yeah, man. Remember what I was saying before about us rejecting this area over here? Look at all these rejections, and then price just pushed back down. So something to look out for here. Benchmarking. How's the 4 hour looking? Oof. Nasty, nasty. 15-minute candle close. You had that push down. There's a lot of volume here, so get ready. We got some volume. So yeah, that would be awesome if we can create some sort of like support now on the 15-minute time frame, and then push back up. That would be ideal.
Would you get in position if the next 15 passes the current 15?
So I'm gonna lay off the sells here, but if we do get, let's say like I was saying before, like this next candle to kind of maybe like close like this below the range, and then we get the next candle to push back into the range, so we get that fake out,
right?
And then we can possibly trade this candle right here to come back up,
right,
and test the highs.
Unless the 5-minute close is bullish.
It should have, yeah, it should have a lot of momentum.
I can get a bullish doji here on 5. Crypto's pumping right now.
What's GJ doing? GJ pushing back up, seeing if it can close back above here. Yeah, I like sells below there on GJ earlier. Looks like he got it. This would have been the candle. Yeah, this one right here would have been the trading candle. Come on, gold. Did we break? No, so we still held this low here. Very nice. Patience pays.
Jay, you gonna go to the FX Summit?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm in Seattle, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I will see you guys through Instagram Reels, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll let you know about the summit, bro. I think my
I got my
family,
ticket yesterday. I think yesterday.
we were planning a trip to Turks. So I believe it's that weekend that I'll be away. But I'll let you know.
With that.
Beautiful. 5-minute looking money.
Yep.
Bottom like here.
Yeah, man, this is looking good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just wait for this 30-minute candle to close. There's only 10 minutes left in it. If we close above this area, that'd be nice because that'll establish a support on the 15-minute time frame. All right, if we can close like this or something.
That'll be a
And
nice stop loss.
This next candle will be our trading candle. We'll keep our stops below here. TP will be somewhere up in this range up here. That's it's an 80 pip range, so plenty of room to go. Plenty of room. Definitely would need to close above 1942.6. Yeah, that's what we've been saying pretty much the whole time. Gotta wait for that closure. Gotta wait. Jay, you still holding that original position?
No, I closed it.
Okay.
It was like not moving.
Gotcha.
I'm waiting to see here what we do. We start breaking this bullish pie here on the bottom. I'll throw it in. Let's see, and then stack it if it comes up and breaks a 15-minute high.
Yeah, so we got a nice support now being established here on the 5-minute. This 5 could really drive.
The next candle, yo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait though.
Yeah. My thing is just a small feeler. It's not nothing crazy. So even if it were to run, it wouldn't do too much damage. Now the stack.
Stack.
That's the one that's gonna
be
be
stacking. 4 hours starting to pump back up again too, which is good.
Respected that resistance support, which is good.
So that's your liquidity right there. And then we should be good to continue up. I want to see this 15 close above here. And then that would lead to the 30-minute closing above, and then that next 30-minute should fly. So if you notice, right, a lot of times people will get into trades after this huge candle, they'll get into a buy, and a lot of times it won't work out for them. And that's because, they're at some point they have to grab liquidity. So if they know that buyers, retail traders are entering off of this big candle, what do you do next? You throw a little doji candle in, or you throw a candle in and start breaking 15-minute lows, and that scares all the buyers out. So that stops everyone out, right? So that's money made, liquidity grabbed, and then if this next 30 closes above here, we get a small bottom wick, and then that should be the continuation push. Right? The markets are meant to confuse you. So how confusing is this current 30-minute candle that we're in right now? And there's a lot of traders that are in on this 30-minute candle, and they're confused. Some of them closed out, some of them got stopped out. So, bro, I've definitely done that before and gotten smacked. Exactly. So yeah, it's all about being patient, man. Just chilling. Just chilling. Four hours, nice.
Yeah.
Remember what we talked about too this morning, that by the time 3:30 came, that this daily candle should be up in this range, and what do you know? Here it is. Can we close bullish? Oh, is this dude done? He's done. Alright, yeah, we should have some direction here. See if we can get this closed. We can get this 30 closed in 5 minutes, man. We'll be in here.
Yep, here comes the 15.
Hopefully this 15, hopefully this 5 doesn't just run all the way up. That would be devastating.
I hate when that happens. FOMO. Serious FOMO. Like serious FOMO.
Jump in as soon as it's done running. Right at the top. Oh shit. Right.
Yep, 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. Let me just make sure that this zone is drawn right.
Ooh. Alright, get the gun ready here.
Yeah, buddy, I'm excited because look at all this clean, this clean traffic to the left that we're going to be able to take advantage of. This is what we want to take advantage of right here, right up into the zone. So let's see what we can do.
Here we go. Come on, let me get that. Break those highs and let's freaking run.
Yeah. Yeah, candle to close just like this would be awesome. But again, this 5 minute could drive.
If it breaks that top way, we're flying. That's the retest there. Come on, what you gonna do here on the 15th?
What's our TP? 1953?
TP is gonna be, let's see, TP is gonna be, what did I have?
I think we hit 1960.
Signal room, TP is gonna be, I was looking at 1953, but we're clean up until 1958, 1960 as well. So that's just one little thing we have to break above.
Oh, here comes the break on the 15th.
When YouTube is playing, we can't hear you that well.
Oh, you mean Powell?
When the video is playing,
oh,
you're kind of really low, and then YouTube is really loud.
Yeah, okay. He's off now. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man, this 5 minutes ripping.
Come on, break that high right there.
That's the high.
Ooh, the 15.
Can we pull back? If this candle would have closed just above, we could have been in this, but... Oh yeah, that's right. This candle had no bottom wick. Open when it opened up.
Keep running. Yep. Come on.
All right, so new stop loss.
Damn.
There's it, right there. Come on. Push up to break that high there.
You getting in it right now?
I've been in. I got in on the 5 minute doji. Remember I was telling you about?
Mm-hmm.
Now this 15 minutes just gotta run. I got another one here at the high, risking the current 15 minute candle. So Gotta watch this with a hawkish eye. I just hate the fact that it's moving so slow. God. It's like, that's the shit that just gets me nervous. It's like, yo, when gold has news, it flies. Like, it don't do these shenanigans. It's like, when I see it move slow, I feel like these fuckers are trying to get everyone in and then just slam us.
See if we can get a pullback. Can we get a pullback?
We're like at the daily high right here. Moment of truth right here. It's either break and fly or drop and die.
One more minute. We need a pullback. Oh man, we're gonna close with no top wick here.
Ooh, it's a small top wick on the 15, but it's engulfing.
Yeah, I just got one little position in.
If we can get a bottom wick, we'll get in on the break of these highs. 1948, 196.
Tandy, you get in on that doji or the second doji?
This one. It's just the break of the high.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it.
See if we can get a bottom wick here. If we get a bottom wick, we'll be in here, guys.
Look at that 30-minute.
Get ready.
Massive. Strong candle. Breaks the high. Come on.
Man, we're moving slow.
Dude, I'm
For real.
telling you, bro. This shit isn't normal for gold.
I'm just aiming for a 1954.
Nah, you just know that if we break the daily, we're making a
So yeah, if we end up getting a bottom wick here, it's gonna look something. We're gonna have current candle stops because these stops are
100 pips a piece.
Ginormous.
Yep.
So let's see where this wick can come down to. Hopefully we can come tap somewhere in this area here, and then once we break those highs, we'll be good to go. You got about 100 pip move potentially. Get rid of this. I'll let you guys know if I get in. Come on, gold.
You're getting in after the bottom wick or at the break of the
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a bottom wick, and once we get that, I'm gonna have a buy stop here on the break of the highs. I'm not really expecting a huge bottom wick either. Just something. Give us something. Because if we break the low and come down and then re-break the high, we should be good to go. But that might be our nub. If that's our nub, then I'm gonna just let it go.
Come on. We got some volume. It's moving a little bit. She's got life.
Starting to break the high.
Come on. You can do it, Goldie.
You can do it. So we're starting to break this high now. Chances are we're gone.
Once we break the daily percent stops at break even. I think this should go up to 1960.
I was personally looking for at least something like that, you know. But
yeah,
I doubt it's coming. There it is. Yep, breaks the high, starts pumping up.
Run it.
I'm gonna use the pad.
No bottom weight, just run it.
Should be good.
Very nice.
We don't get excited over here.
Very nice. Who's got FOMO?
Right over here.
Check your FOMO at the door. See, I haven't taken a trade since Thursday last week. No FOMO, man. Let's see.
1850. Ooh, we just broke the daily high. Come on, let's see a massive push here.
Let's take a look. What's this?
Oh man, it's gonna be a slow grinder up by a freaking 15-minute close.
Am I streaming tomorrow? Yeah, I think so. I think we'll just go. Oh, okay. So we got a 5-minute bottom wick here. So yeah, I think if we can create this bottom wick, come on down. Let me just see here. Yeah, I think this should be good to drive here.
Yep, we're above the range.
So
here.
it looks buys are pretty good here. Don't think I'm gonna take it, but they look good.
There we go.
Yeah, if you guys want to enter off this 5 minutes, not a bad idea, because this one should really start to rip up.
The next one, I feel like we'll do it. This one.
Wow. Just a little dub. Couldn't give us something better than that, gold. Come on. Come on. Shit, honestly, man, if we could even get a 1 hour to pull back here, then we'd be setting up nice for a wick fill. Yeah, if we don't get anything here in the next 20 minutes, then I'm gonna jump off, and then we'll be back on tomorrow. We'll get on tomorrow. Tomorrow should be much better, right? Today, honestly, is a good day to just stay out and chill and watch. Tomorrow, you'll have much better direction. All these ranges will be cleared out, and we should be able to catch positions tomorrow. But let's see if this 1 hour candle can pull back a little bit for us. Gold's on a tear.
There we go. Come on, break that top wick on the 5.
Whew, 4 hours ripping. All right, Scott. Later, brother. Have a good day, man. We'll see you mañana. No trades. Yeah, same here, bro. Same here. Missed the move. Good entry was 15-minute. Which one here? I mean, the 30-minute was clean, right? You had that break above. The only thing with the 30-minute that really pushed me away was that we had already came up to like right over here, right? And then we made it our bottom wick. So, you know, our entry would have been here at the break of the high, which in hindsight would have been okay, but that's in hindsight. Yeah, nice, Ant. Nice. Yeah, we're still waiting. If we can get that 1 hour closure, I think we'll be all right. Greenery. Green, you in this or what?
Green, you gambling?
Green don't gamble. Green don't gamble. I am not a gambler anymore, Green. I used to be a gambler. I used to love trading news. The only issue is you're either winning or losing.
It's one or the other.
And it's heavy.
The only options.
It's heavy.
And the odds
The only
on
options that
on the
exist.
news.
Don't get me wrong, if it's a nice win, it's a nice win. But if it's a loss,
It's a quick loss.
and it's not something that you can go back on and be like, damn, that
Yep,
usually
trying to make
works. Like, nah, like you can't even play yourself. Like there ain't no sample size data on that working.
Dude, we can go for here this 5 minutes. Shit. Tandy, you target 1960, bro. I'm thinking we hit 1960 today.
All right, if I lose money, dude, it's on you, bro.
I got you. I got you. You let me
I
know when
By
I
the
make
way,
you
the
this money.
stream
You
is
let
for
me know.
educational purposes only.
Oh yeah, right. Don't
I
take
am-
anything seriously.
You
It's
guys are
fake
just
money.
trading with me, and I'm just talking out loud. That's all.
He's just thinking out loud.
I'm thinking.
It's demo accounts. We're all on demo accounts.
Yeah.
All right, Jay.
1950, baby. Let's
The only
I'm
time I
moving
did.
it up. I'm moving it up right now. 1959.80.
There she
1960.
goes, pumping, pushing.
No, dude, I don't like round numbers like that.
You had
I don't
your
like that.
5-minute celery right there.
Yep. That was the inside bar in continuation. Now we're getting that movement. Come on,
Nice.
15-minute close like this and then jolt. Come on.
What's the original entry at, Jay?
Mine here, I'll tell you right now. Alright, we'll read you now.
Tap, tap,
It
tap.
is exactly at buy price is at 1943. I got it at the doji. The doji down there. I told you, bro. I told you. I literally said it. I'm like, if this thing closes doji, I'm fucking in. But this isn't a call for everybody. Don't take what I say seriously. This is just something I did. You
Mine's
guys are gonna follow
47.
Nick. Nick is the leader
What?
here.
Mine's 47.48.
Oh, at the break of the high? Yeah.
For
I took-
78. Sorry.
I actually had a buy stop up there, but I was like, you know what? Just in case this beast decides to keep moving slow, I don't want to get caught up there with it. So I just took it off. So I really still have the one position. So I'm just gonna let this ride up to 1960 if it comes.
Tandy, you're in, right?
Yeah, he's in at the break of
Nice.
the high, and he's good here too because he's sitting above.
Yeah, you guys should be good. You guys should be good.
I'm waiting on this 15 minutes so I can set my shit at break even.
Am I like 35 pips? 30?
Nice.
Oh, there's Because. What up, bud?
Be goats.
I was supposed to wash a car, and the lady's like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry, but can we do it tomorrow? My car broke down in the middle of the freeway." I'm like, "What the fuck? I need the money now."
He's like, yo, I needed that bread. I drove all the way over here for what?
That's where in my man's flyer he has to put in, if you make an appointment, you pay whether you get it cleaned or you make an appointment.
You get that deposit.
You zell me when I'm on the way.
You tell me before I get there.
Oh, hope your shirt's not too good. I always wash her shit, so.
Oh, no, she's good for the money then. Andy, you secured a couple, right? Like a little
No,
bit?
dude, I only have
Hell no.
one
Tandy got
position, dude.
diamond hands.
30 pips?
Yeah, I'm at 30 pips right now.
What'd you risk? The 15?
Yeah, the 15 low.
Yeah,
I don't
you-
have stops at break even yet, but
Oh, okay. You're you're straight then.
What's today? Wednesday, right?
Oh.
Yeah, this week honestly was it is a crazy week, man. You have a lot of news. Friday we got NFP as well, so.
Ooh, here we go. We're getting that.
Yeah.
Fucking volatility, finally.
There it is, boys. Congrats.
Nah, it ain't ready yet, Nick. It ain't done yet.
could I close at 45 pips right now? Oh,
yeah, take some partials, bro.
How much are you up? Like $40?
I would take partials.
yeah. I'm up 40
Yo,
bucks,
so if we do get a closure above this area, price could potentially
drive.
The
15 is stops at entry. This thing should break the highs here. Why? Look at these 15-minute candles, bro. Just there's volume in here. If anything, I'd look for a bottom wick here, the retest of that little minor support, and then fucking run it. Let's see. It's looking good. The 5-minute looks like it created that little minor support on 1950, 1949. Now it's holding above 1952.
Because we're live on YouTube, bro. Tap in, give yourself a like.
Yeah, let's get a like on the stream. Get a couple likes in. Like it, if you haven't subbed to the channel too, come on, man. Sub to the channel. We'll be here Monday through Friday.
Subscribe to the channel. Nick will be giving away $100 every Friday.
Oh no!
Every Friday, you'll get a chance to win $100.
Only if you're in the Zoom though, not the gulag.
You gotta be a paid subscriber to win. How much is the subscription? $600.
Oh shit!
So we win 100 off a $600 subscription. Sounds like a deal.
Boom! You get some money back.
Mm-hmm.
You get some money back.
Yeah. Yup.
Tandy, hop on Rust.
All right, my bad. Let me get rid of this because this looks like shit. Right
Here we go.
There we go. We're breaking the 15 here.
What today?
Yeah. Well, I have some free time, that's fine.
Alright, I'll hit you up in a little bit.
Bro, after this, I'm gonna get something to eat, bro. I'm fucking starving.
Dude, I'm hungry.
Yeah,
It's not like we've been sitting at the desk all
I
day.
was watching Tandy eat a bagel with egg and cheese and maybe a little bacon. I'm like, fuck.
You gotta stay hungry. You gotta stay hungry all throughout the day. You know how you win in trading? You don't fucking eat all day. You stay hungry, damn it. Did I take a trade? No, sir. Nope, I did not take a trade. I was looking for an entry at some point on this 30-minute candle. But the thing was, this candle kind of pushed up to like right here and then came down to make a bottom wick to come back up, right? And then what happened was this candle closed with no top wick right at resistance, and we had no bottom wick on this candle right here. So for that, those are my reasons of not taking an entry here so far today. The only thing I see, and it's not even that good, was maybe this 5-minute celery, but me and the 5 don't quite get along that well. We have some history in the past. All right, so yeah, let's so at the end of the hour candle, this 15-minute candle closes, and if we can get some sort of a weak bearish closure and then break the highs, then I think we'll be good till about 1960. But we are pretty overextended here at this point. But I've seen gold move like 300 pips. But we've made a nice push up here, so.
And we're like above the daily, like above that too. The weekly, ooh, and the weekly also broke above the range here, above those wicks too.
Yeah, this is gonna be really nice for tomorrow. Like if we can close above this area here tomorrow, gold, man, gold has room up until these zones and even higher. So you can kind of see what we may be looking at tomorrow.
Damn, gold's coming up.
And I think I said it this morning, you know, like today's really not the trading day. Like today is the day where all the volume dumps in. So you're going to have, especially if you trade like me, right? If you're waiting for top and bottom wicks, this isn't really the best day to trade. This is really where you're going to get that direction for the end of the week. But if you're someone who, you know, just trades off of like support, whatever, trend lines or moving averages or anything like that, then there may have been an opportunity for you. I'm not too sure though. Let's see, moving average. Yeah. Not too sure, man.
Tandy, you took some, right?
Tandy, take some off the table, man.
You secured some off the table? Fucking A.
Okay.
It's all good. It's like that meme. Yeah, baby, I'm in profit. I'm in profit. Then all of a sudden it just starts ticking back. Boom, blown account.
This is fine. This is fine.
It's all good right now. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I'm just chilling, bro. You know.
That's it.
I want to be in this, you know. Hands
free. Look at this guy. This guy makes money hands free, man.
Yep.
Did you at least put that original position?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a break even.
No, what? Okay. No, what? You're like 100 pips up, bro.
No, it's only one position. I didn't do it.
You'll know when he's 100 pips up.
Trust me, the happy dance ain't, the dance ain't happening today. It's
You start seeing him shaking his hands, moving his head around. You know that guy's up over 100 pips.
Yeah, no. Today was like, since it was moving so slow, I didn't want to risk it like that, honestly. Like,
So-
I'll throw feelers in, but
Yeah, so think about it. This is where price wicked up to. It was like 1946. And what would we have here? Like 60 pips of, in a way, shitting our pants, wondering if this bottom wick's going to be formed, you know? So
exactly.
it's just not worth the mental stress. You feel me?
Definitely.
But let's see. And again, man, it's you know, we're it's almost 4 o'clock Eastern over here, so I probably won't take any positions at all today. I'll probably just wait for tomorrow and see where we're at and start from scratch. Because, you know, that was your move. That was your move right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right
This
here.
thing is dead.
That was your 250
Dude, it's
pips.
stupid slow right now. But I do believe that we hold above here, we just trend slowly up Asia and London.
Yeah, so that was 2 o'clock, and then this is your your speech candle, right? And then this is, you know, the aftermath. So I don't think we'll have too much volume anymore at this point.
Man, that news event was weak.
Best entry was right here.
Yeah, it was super weak.
It was weak. I want to see gold start reacting crazy. Didn't do shit.
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more too. than that.
Yep.
Oh man, the FX Summit actually might be a go. Unfortunately, I wasted a lot of time with that agent. She was a nincompoop. That's how my family talks from the South. She was a nincompoop.
My man was gonna go to Mykonos.
No, Turks. I mean, I think we're still going. We're just probably gonna deal with someone else.
Turks and Caicos.
Yeah, so we're rejecting, man. Remember what I was saying earlier? How many times we've rejected up here. So if you guys notice, every time price came in these ranges up here, we seem to reject. So that might be what we see here today as well.
Nick, how many times a month would you say your strategy hits if you like back test it?
Well, this month, I mean, last month in January, I didn't take a lot of trades because it was really the first of the month, and I only took one trade a day.
Mm-hmm.
And out of 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of 13 trades, I won 11 of them.
Okay.
So I lost two out of 13 last month. Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen here. But I'll probably just hang it up here. I don't think I'm gonna be looking for
Especially with
looking for anything here.
Oh, someone turned on those magic keys.
Yeah, I don't know if 60's in the play right now. I don't want to hold it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I mean, you do have a new hourly candle, but man, it's 4 o'clock.
It is. It's late in the game.
I don't think I've ever taken a trade this late.
No.
So I'll probably just let it rock, and we'll jump on tomorrow. We'll get on tomorrow around like 7 a.m.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it at 35 pips.
Take it, bro. Take it. That's a good trade.
Take it, Tandy. I closed mostly everything up here, but I have it at break even in case someone wants to keep coming. So I mean,
I'm not trying to chill here.
I'm just gonna let it be. I ain't trying. I'm gonna fucking go eat.
Yeah, man. I got shit to do today.
Let it be. And then if I hit, you guys will hear about it. And if I don't, you guys will hear about it.
Yeah.
Alright.
You probably get maybe a 15-minute celery.
Like if it decides to push right now at the close.
Well, I just got out, so it's definitely gonna do it, bro.
Imagine.
Oh, Tandy got out? Yeah, this thing's gonna fly.
No.
This thing's gonna fly now.
Just flips. All right, Tandy's out. Pump.
Yeah. I nailed it every single time dude, for some reason. Every time, bro. Watch.
Dude, I swear, if it flies, it's some crazy shit.
Yeah, dude, I hate closing the trade and then like the next second that shit runs like 10 more pips. It's like, really?
There's nothing more irritating than that.
Really?
I think there is. I don't think it exists.
Cutting
Look
it
at
short
this.
is the
Breaking the
worst.
high in the last 2 minutes of the hourly candle. I mean, the
Dude,
15-minute
I'm telling
candle.
you, like if 1953.
This candle's gonna close with no top wick below this
Yep.
area. Watch.
But if it closes above 1955, then we spike up for sure if it breaks up. And there's no momentum in that candle though.
This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to.
He's gonna have to go on the chat and be like, "All right, I closed."
Now it's breaking highs. Nah, that was a good trade, man. 35 pips is fire.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Fire. Yeah, we would have been in this. If we had a bottom wick, I would have been in there.
This would have been 60 though. I mean,
It could have been 70, 80, but like I said, it was just way too slow for me to risk it like that.
Close with no top wick. Make the decision easy for me.
for real.
Below this area. That's what's gonna happen. Make it easy for us, Gold.
This thing rips.
The next candle just pushes.
Yeah.
Lies.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it's moving
I was
way
in
too slow.
I was in Kerwin's live stream.
Oh, nice.
And he's like, all right, everyone, put your finger over close full, and then say I'm gonna close.
Do it. Just
We're
do
not
it.
the only ones.
Oh my
Sheesh.
There you go.
No top
Boom.
wick, no top wick.
No top wick.
It's
That's
either
it.
it pops or it drops.
That's
right
it
here.
for us.
Hold on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It might pop up a bit, and then I feel like it'll start rejecting.
It just hits 1960. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Broke the hourly. No top wick. Come on. Push harder.
Wow.
Come on.
There it goes.
That would have been full TP right there.
Unreal.
No, you said 1960, no?
Well, mine was
No.
54.50.
Watch this candle now come bearish. Watch. There it
Yeah.
goes. See? So no range to drive. I mean, that's not always the case, but usually the case when a candle closes with no top wick, like this one did, then there's not much more range to go. We also did close at this level here, which was that rejection level that we were pointing out.
True.
So yeah, that's gonna be it for me, gang.
Yeah.
I'm
There
off
it
this
goes.
today.
See, don't
I'm
get
all
in.
out.
Don't
I
bite.
ain't-
Don't
I'm
bite
just
on
taking
it.
I'm
Yeah,
just taking
see?
it.
Don't
I'm
bite.
just taking everything
That's,
out.
see?
I'm just taking everything.
60 was too far, bro.
Naughty.
Dude, I was hoping for it, man. Like what? We've been
54.50 was it, bro.
Perfect
I was
close,
thinking
Danny.
55 even, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
54,
Yeah, right around the very.
That was solid though. Especially on the hourly, no top wick, 15-minute, 30-minute, 5
If I
minute.
get
no
a
top
if I
wick.
get a range all through Asian.
Yeah, and then London will
Yep.
probably get the sell back down, retest zones, and then
Yeah.
come in wide tomorrow.
So now that we're done here, this is really what I want to see. I want to see this freaking 1 hour candle close above this resistance. Bro, we got clean traffic up until, this will be our next area. But then, bro, above that, you know, you're looking at somewhere in these areas right here.
I'm ready for the blue skies breakout, bro. I want that.
That's 100 pips.
35 breakout.
That's almost 260 pips for this next daily candle to drive. So, even. How's the weekly looking?
Bullish.
But then again, we have NFP as well, so it's one of those weeks, man. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. That was a fire session. We didn't even plan on streaming today. I literally just woke up and was like, let's get the stream popping. And then I was over there, probably sounded crazy on the earlier stream because you couldn't hear anybody on Zoom. So it just sounded like I was talking to myself. So we only spent about 4.5 hours fixing that problem. And now I think we're good to go.
Now we're good to go.
Yeah, so we ain't going to wait till Monday. We're just going to continue it on from here.
So,
yes, sir.
All right, make sure before you close the stream, you use your OBS and do it the right way.
Yeah, let's go to... I'm going to close the stream. Yo, everyone in chat, appreciate you guys hopping on. Thanks for stopping by. Give the stream a like, sub to the channel. We're going to be streaming the New York session every day from this point forward, Monday through Friday. Like 6:45, 7 a.m.-ish, probably to like right around 10 a.m. So appreciate you guys hopping by. Hopefully you guys made some money here today, or maybe you were patient like I was. But yeah, we'll see you guys mañana. Tomorrow should be very clean, so we'll see you guys then.
Thanks.
Peace.